What's up, y'all? IBO MMA here. Wait, let me just readjust my mic real quick. All right, we should be good. We should be good. All right. What's up, y'all? IBO MMA here. Don't worry, I'm gonna edit that first part out. I'm gonna edit that out. Let me just start over again. What's up, y'all? IBO MMA here, back with another video. Today, even though I already posted today, why not just get another one in there? UFC press conference, UFC 320 press conference just happened. And honestly, I wasn't going to make a video on it, but this press conference was low-key kind of good. There was a lot of funny moments in there, which I'm going to try to talk about all of them, but I'm kind of going off memory here. I don't know how Guru and Lucas be knowing. Do they write it down? Do they take notes during the press conference? Should I do that? Next time. I'm doing next time. So yeah, I'm going to just talk about the press conference. First of all, before I even delve into the clips that I found, which I don't know if I can even react to them because it's okay copyright, but hey, bro, I'm a risky boy. All right, the drip on these fighters were crazy. I'm gonna say this, right? Pereira, Sandhagen, Merab, and kind of Khalil. He had like a stylish fit. It wasn't like he didn't go all out. But bro, Pereira, Merab, and Sandhagen, they actually had some calm fits, bro. Not calm. They had like fire fits. Pereira was wearing this like dark blue suit with no shirt underneath, with the chama chain. Absolutely fire. He has the hair, by the way. He has a straight hairline, bro. His hairline's actually crazy straight. Similar to me. Bro, I got a short hairline, bro. All right. Merab, he wore this like beige suit with like the white shirt underneath, and then he had a Georgia chain. Fire, I absolutely look fire with this. He had this like unique kind of watch, fire watch as well. I need to stop saying fire. Bro, Sandhagen, I think he had the best fit of the day. Best fit of the day. He wore this dark green suit with the black shirt underneath. Absolutely look fire. Let's just get into. Let me just say this real quick. The first question, right? He asked Magomed Ankalaev, because Magomed Ankalaev, the whole fight week, he was saying like, "Oh, this press conference, I'm gonna say something crazy. I'm gonna go off on all the other light heavyweights." You know what he said? He asked him about it, right? Magomed Ankalaev said, "Yeah, I'm gonna just." What did he say? He said something like, "Oh, these other light heavyweights have to watch out because I'm coming for them." That was what we were hyped for. That was what we were hyped for. And then another question, right? A reporter asked Sandhagen, or no, they asked Merab on if he's still gonna strike or if he's gonna go more on the grappling. And then Sandhagen, I know there's a lot of back and forth between Merab and Sandhagen. Sandhagen low-key did kind of start rumbling first. It was a question for Merab, and Sandhagen was like, yeah, nah, he's not going to do that. He's going to strike at the first exchange. I mean, he's going to grapple in the first round. And then Merab starts talking about his only, like, bro, look at this. Y'all see this? Oh, wait.
Your balls picture on OnlyFans. How dare you? How you talk to me? And
I made $2 million.
With that.
First of all, Merab, how do you know that, bro? How do you know that? I had no clue, and I'm an MMA YouTuber. I had no clue, Merab. How did he know that? Apparently, Sandhagen made $2 million. Hey, bro. Hey.
I saw those pictures. Your balls very small.
How does he know?
They are kind of small. You're right, Merab.
Yeah, I have Georgian balls.
Crazy. How does Merab know? Why was he zooming in on his balls? And why is Sandhagen low-key? Why did he start blushing? I have three. Those are my questions. Why did he start blushing? I don't know. Apparently Merab has Georgian balls. All right, I'm just kind of, bro. This part I was low-key kind of uncomfortable here. Like it's getting a little too like, why are we talking about each other's balls? I'm sorry, you guys are fighting in 2 days, bro. You could grip each other's balls in in the fight if you want. You could feel each other's balls. All right. What am I saying? Yeah, the boos. They were definitely on Magomed Ankalaev. The fans were for Chama. Bro, it was funny because every single time, not every time, but like a lot of the times when the translators like translating what Magomed said, Pereira would be like, and they would say Shama, and then the whole thing was going crazy, bro. Shama in 2025, bro. We're still doing the Chama chants. All right, we're literally near 2026, and we're still doing Chama chants. All right, nah, my fault. But yeah, bro, the fans were not liking Magomed. I don't know why. He's a chill little dude. I like him. Very chill dude. Bro, this was actually the funniest thing, bro. They started going at it, right? Magomed and Pereira. I'm pretty sure Magomed got asked a question, and then Pereira literally right after got asked a question. Bro, let me just show you the clip.
Я сделал с тобой все, что захотел. То, что я хотел, я сделал с тобой. Что еще нужно было сделать? I did to you whatever I wanted to do.
Why is this
There was nothing
like
else
speed?
I could do. Chama.
Oh, here's the clip.
Do. Chama.
Bro, he'll just say it and the whole arena was just going crazy.
Шама уже давно потушили. No, Шама. Mentiroso. Liar.
Bro, they don't speak the same language. How are they talking to each other? How are they responding to each other? They don't speak the same language at all. Russian and Portuguese have no similarities. Like, how are they responding to each other? It's actually crazy. I don't understand that. Generally don't understand. And then one of the first questions, oh, this is actually not jokey, serious. One of the first questions was they asked Pereira if he ever ducked Magomed. And Pereira literally like told him to ask Dana if he ever ducked, and Dana was low-key like, Dana was in the middle of it, bro. Why did Dana, why is there pressure on Dana, bro? He's not even fighting. What other happened? I'm going off memory, bro. It's very unprofessional. I will do it better next time. What other happened? Yo, there was this really stupid question, bro. This dude, I know this dude. This is that one Brazilian reporter who's like a little big, not to body shame, but like he's like a little big, if I'm being honest. He asked Magomed that if he wins on Saturday, will he do more interviews after the fight? Are you kidding me? These are the questions that are being asked. Will you do more interviews after the fight? Bro, how does that do anything with the fight? I'm sorry, in my opinion, I think questions about after the fight should be said after the fight. Like, these questions are supposed to be what's happening on Saturday. Or like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand these reporters asking about, like, especially to Dana. When they ask Dana what's happening after the fight, like, oh, what's the next big event? Well, when are you going back to Montreal, Canada? Dude, stop. Let me go up there. Let me actually ask a question. You know what question I would ask? I would ask probably about his hair. Pereira's hair. He didn't cut his hair this time. Well, someone did ask that at the end. But that's like a question I would ask. You know? Like a funny question, but also kind of related to the fight since he's never fought with hair before. Like, these are the good questions. Him asking about interviews after the fight. Like, what are you doing? Another question. This was actually a valid question. I can't even lie. This girl reporter, he asked Merab how, if he's since he knows about, you know, Cory Sandhagen's his balls, if he's subscribed to his OnlyFans. Yep, that was a question. And that's a valid question. Merab laughed it off, but yo, imagine if Merab went off at her. Merab is low-key the type to go off. Nah. If that was a dude that asked that, he definitely would have gone off on him. But yeah, the face-offs were actually fire as well. Let me just see this. Let's see this. Bro, just analyze their fits. Bro, I mean, Yuri had Khalil had like a little like jacket over it. Bro, what is Yuri wearing, bro? Like, I thought this was like a samurai thing or like a Asian thing, but I'm not even sure. But he's drippy though. That's gonna be a great fight. Bro, they actually had this fight, this face-off, they actually were like bickering at each other. They were actually talking. Let's just look at this. Wait, who has a better fit? Who do y'all think has a better fit? Drop it in the comments. Also, after you comment that, subscribe to my channel and like the video and just glaze me in the comments real quick. Damn, you can't really hear, but from what I remember, he was like, I don't even know I don't know what Merab said. I think Merab said he's gonna knock him out, and then Cory was like, "You're nah, bro." He's like, "Nah, bro." I'm gonna just translate it. Who would have thought that out of all these fights on the card, you have Pereira and you got Ankalaev, that Merab and Cory Sandhagen would be going at it the most? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Next face off. Look at this, look at this. If Pereira says something, right? How? They don't speak the same language. How are you guys talking? Just because one, like, is it just because, okay, one of them says something, the other one just says something back in their own language? Like, it's like, bro, how are you responding? Are you just saying stuff? Yeah, that was pretty much. I'm trying to think. Was there any big other big moments? Like, not really, right? Jiri got asked like a corny question about his schooling. Like, if after this fight, after he wins this fight, is he gonna have a PhD in fighting or something like that? Weird question. What else? Bro, that was pretty much it, bro. But do you know what the funniest part is? When Alex and Ankalaev were going at it, bro, they're since they both don't speak English, both of the translators were like, should I go or should you go? Like, because they were keep going back at it. They were not like, it wasn't like your turn to speak and then your turn to speak. It's like they were just going at it, but even though they don't speak the same language, I don't understand that part. But yeah, that was the press conference. Pretty good press conference. The questions, a lot of mid ones, if I'm being honest. Some better ones. Hire me as a reporter. Not as a reporter. Hire me just as like I'll just let me just be there. Let me just be there. Like, why not? Why not? Let me just be there. Dana. Let's make a deal. I go to every pay-per-view. And do you know where you separate the fighters? Let me be behind you. And let me guard your back. That's all I'm gonna say. Let me guard your back. Let me be there. Let me bring a camera so I could vlog it. And then, boom, I get content for the UFC. I get content for me. I guard your back. It's a win-win-win. Let me do that. And you don't even have to pay me, bro. I mean, just you can pay me, but like, you don't have to. I mean, you kind of do. But yeah, the press conference, it was pretty good. I'll give it a, maybe like an 8.5. That was a pretty good press conference. Merab Loki, very underrated trash talk. His trash talk, very improved. Yeah, can't wait for the fight this Saturday. Tomorrow's the weigh-ins. Let's hope no one misses weight. All the fights happen. And yeah, make sure you guys like. I'm serious. Make sure you like. Yep, there it is. Make sure you guys subscribe. And I'm out of here, bro.